Okay, hi guys. Sorry it's been so long. I've been extremely busy trading different assets, giving crypto a go as well. Basically, I recently closed about £250,000 in one trade, and that was off about £25,000 invested. And to anyone who's trying to work it out in dollars, that's just under $300,000. So it's about 290 something $1,000. Obviously, I don't sound too excited, but it's purely down to the fact that it's still just a number on a screen. I've cashed it out. It's all banked in my bank account. Um, but to me, it's literally just a number. I haven't spent on anything. I think the only thing I've bought is a North Face coat. Not even that, just a fleece actually. So I'm not really looking to spend the money. Um, but I just want to walk you guys through the steps because it might just be interesting for you guys. Who might not have taken the trade or interested in trading, just to see how I do it or how I did it. So as most of you know, I trade Forex anyway. So basically what I did was just use my normal technical analysis, which I do anyway, to trade Ripple. And at the time, just walking back why I took Ripple, during 2017, I had about 50 Bitcoins altogether. I had 45 CFD coins, so contracted full price difference, through trading 2 on 2. So I was holding Bitcoins through there, and I bought them just before the ETF. So it was around no, it was beginning 2017, so it's just around here. And then obviously anticipating the Bitcoin ETF, which got denied, which was here. So based off of that getting denied, that was the only reason I thought Bitcoin got hyped up. And I thought it would take off if it got accepted, but it got denied. So I sold all my Bitcoins, sold my 5 Bitcoins through local Bitcoins, and then just closed the contracted coins because I just basically didn't want to take a loss. And then from then on, biggest regret of my life, Bitcoin rally started, and would have made it like probably about you do the maths 50 times by whatever the price peaked at, but like I would have probably sold at 11 grand or 10 grand, like not anticipating it to go up further. Um, and then I made the same mistake with Ethereum as well. A lot of people told me to buy it when it was under $20. People in hedge funds would just message me saying, "Yo, check out the coin," and I was like, "Yeah, I'll check out." Had a look at it, and then basically I was just a bit confused, like where to store it, because I just focused so much time on Bitcoin. I was just a bit confused with Ethereum, so I just like sort of left that, and then obviously that rocketed up to like $300-400, and then I was just pretty annoyed with myself. So I thought I'd just look at Ripple, not specifically at Ripple, but I just looked on Coin Market Cap, looked through the coins, looked at price growth, percentage growth, market cap, obviously circulation as well. And the only thing that put me off of Ripple at the time was the fact that obviously there's 50 billion coins just sitting somewhere. They didn't at the time say they're going to escrow the coins, and they basically that everyone was just a bit confused what was happening. Um, but that's where I got in. Whilst people were confused, that's where I got in. So basically, what happened? I drew just done my technical analysis as per usual. Obviously, I switched to line chart. I drew key areas of support, so just like this. Um, and then what had happened was drew my trend line in, and obviously the trend line had been respected once, it had been respected twice, and then just over here is when I opened my Bitcoin account, Bitstamp account, sorry, and I was waiting for it to get verified. So during this time, I was pretty frustrated because I thought the rally would start, which it didn't. So I was pretty thankful. So by the time my account actually got verified, I bought in pretty much around this price here. And once the daily candle closed, this sort of gave me some confirmation that this would continue to rise, and it did. So obviously we got to 30 cents. I was really excited, almost doubled my money, which would have been about 50. And then basically everyone dumped it again, and then it happens again around just over here, dumped it straight after the next day. And then basically I was just waiting for a breakout, and that came just over here. And then once the breakout had happened, there was nothing to really stop it. Obviously, the news and the hype would just do the rest. But I didn't base this trade purely off technical analysis. I did do fundamental analysis as well. I did look at news articles I read online, what Ripple are doing, how they're going to expand. And just to clarify, XRP and Ripple are like two separate things. So like XRP is just like the coin, and Ripple Net is like the business-to-business transacting, thing that they use. But like, I'm just gonna put my hands up and admit it. I'm not fully into crypto. I don't know like tons about crypto, but I know how to analyze the market, and I just saw like a really good opportunity here. So I basically put in about 25k on XRP. I held it, and then basically it just rallied. I wanted to sell it at $1, but a lot of people told me to hold it. So obviously I held it about here, and at the time I had 183,000 coins. So $1 is $183,000. So I kept holding it, and then basically drew my fib extensions, and then I saw a pretty good target, which was around here at 200% on the extension, and I held it just a bit and sold it around here about 1.162, and then from then on that was pretty much it. I cashed out about £250,000 and $290,000. And yeah, like I said, it's like a lot of stress holding it, looking after the computer, because I withdrew it and put it on cold storage onto a hard drive. So I basically had to hold that and just look after it every day. So I didn't want to lose it. But obviously in hindsight, it's easy to say, oh, I should have held it and sold it around here, but you just don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here and just show you guys the video of me selling it, because I think it'd be quite interesting for you guys just to watch and see what really happens behind the door when I'm trying to process all the transactions at the same time. But I hope you enjoy it. Hello guys, nice to see you again. Sorry if I sound a bit like a dead zombie. It's about 3:30 in the morning where I am. I'm just recording this video just so I can get it up for you guys, so you guys can just have a little quick look. So what we got here, we have my deposits. As you can see, September the 14th, 2017, that's when I've been depositing. I started hoarding the coins because obviously we could see from price action that support was being respected and it was a good time to buy. Also on the lower time frames is an extremely good time to buy. That's why I was fairly confident to put in about 25,000. Going over to here, we have fast forwarding 3-4 months, December the 29th, so just after Christmas. You can see at the bottom of the screen how many coins I've got. It's 183,000 XRP. And basically when I sold it on the exchange in one transaction, all of these transactions were going to the buyers who requested X amount, and that's there. So say for instance someone wanted 1,868 coins, the next person wanted 8,600 coins, one person wanted 1,900. Basically all my coins got chopped up within like a split second and given to all those people really quickly. And that's basically what happens, and I'm just showing you guys those screenshots just so you guys can see. Anyway, we're logging into my Ledger Nano S on my offline wallet. You can see the balance was 183,000 just then. I've just refreshed the account, it's gone to 0. But when I refresh it again, like as of today, the balance is 19.99 XRP. Because you need a minimum of 20 XRP in there, so I don't know how I got away with a 0.001. Who knows? Anyway, so at the time I recorded this live for you guys because I knew I'll probably upload this. The price is at 1.62. We're almost at the 200% extension level, which I was talking about earlier. And basically what I'm looking for here is a good selling opportunity. So usually, when you trade FX or something like that, you just buy, sell, long, short, and it doesn't matter. But because we're holding this and we're expecting it to go long, and with the amount of volume we've got, every slight movement, it was something like 1,000 for every cent it went up, or something. It was something crazy. I can't remember. It's maybe even double that. But anyway. Because it was fluctuating every time, I had to check just to make sure, like, how much is it moving up and down. Just need to work out how much it's moving, and I was just using the same amount of XRP just to work out how much that pound was moving. So anyway, going back to here, I'm just waiting for a good selling opportunity. The buyer volume, you can see at the bottom, the big green bars there, you can see the buying volume was quite good, and then it's slowly getting reduced. The RSI was overbought. You can see it's almost overbought. It's just reaching 70, level 70 now, and on the 1 minute chart is overbought. So I was like, it's a good time to sell. I go to sell my coins, but then it's saying, you know, after fees, that's how much you can sell. So I quickly go back, sell it all, and all the orders have been sold, and you can see basically it's coming through. And then that's basically the order coming in. And then there's this one big whale waiting, and just eats up all my coins, buys it straight away. So that was pretty much it. Obviously, at the time, you can see that I didn't know it's going to go past $3, but at the time, I was extremely happy with what I made. And you guys, I don't have to say again how much I made, but just in case you don't know, just under $300,000. But anyway, that was that. Anyone who's interested to trade, not cryptocurrencies, because this was just like a one-off trade that I sent to the broadcast group because I was so sure it was a sure bet. But I sent it to everyone in the group. I said buy it. So the people that did buy it, I know a couple of people that did buy it. They put 1,000 in, made about 15,000, which is crazy. But anyway, anyone who's interested in FX signals, please get into contact with me. All the information is in the description below. Risk to reward, 3 to 1, 4 to 1. So risk 100, expect to make 3 to 400. And these are long-term signals. So they last like a couple days, maybe a week. And that's what we go for basically, because they're more consistent than intraday trading signals or scalping. Because scalping is too hard to send signals. Intraday trading, it's basically there's too much volatility. So basically the best one is just long-term swing trading. So if you're interested, just give me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks very much. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video as well.